Hey guys, Zero here, welcome back to Let's Play RuneScape. We've got Ports Batch 2 live in the game, and we're going to check things out from Bandos' side in this world event. But over the weekend, RuneScape turned 13 years old, so I wanted to say happy birthday to RuneScape. Jagex was asking people if they could share fond memories, and in that respect, I've been really fortunate, because I started playing just a few months after the game was released in August. There were just 3 servers at the time, if you can imagine. And unlike now, these ones held only 1,200 people each, not 2,000. So the game was filling up pretty quickly. But when I could get online, I was like a wide-eyed child. Everything was new and interesting. And so everything mattered. It was all important. Like, you'd have to kill me to get me to part with a bucket. So my bank was just full of these worthless items that meant the world to me. I remember the first time I died was in the Haunted Mansion, trying to kill that vampire in the basement. He got me. And I remember chasing people around in the wilderness when no one could run. There was no running at all. So the only way you could catch someone is if they lagged, their dial-up had a problem, or if they ate food or something like that. It was hilarious if you're chasing someone from the top of the wilderness all the way out. And people didn't really teleport much either. I mean, I kind of don't remember how that works, but it was really hard to get runes to teleport with at the time. So yeah, it was really crazy and a lot of fun. And I've had tons of great memories in this game. So happy birthday to RuneScape. And with that, why don't we check out the new ports updates. Okay, here we are, guys. This is the first person that I wanted to talk to, the trader. What do you do around here?
I can trade your extra resources for some goods.
That's what I thought.
I'll change my offer now and again, so come back often.
This is interesting. I wonder how they're going to set prices between resources and trade goods. Like, if everybody says that the resources are too valuable and doesn't accept the offer, I hope that'll tend to lower the price so we can get a good kind of value for these things. I would like to trade.
Let's see what I have for you.
Okay. 15 spices, 3,125. Cherry wood. Oh, each. That's a bit different. Wow. So that's, yeah, over 45k. Whoa, that's a lot. Okay, so it would take me more than one day to get that many. So I don't really feel like it's worth it to do this. I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see what happens with the price. But that's really cool. I like that they're doing this for sure. Let's check out the new items. So we have the new thrown weapons. Very cool. Offhand Death Lotus Dart, Ascension Bone, and Ascension Shards. Well, that's cool. So 2 items that we're using for other things already. This is really cool. That means the Ascension Bones, like Scrimshaws, are probably going to go up in price, especially if these are good. And Ascension Shards probably go up a bit in price too. Wow, really nice accuracy. 408, that's good for an offhand. And obviously really fast damage with these weapons. Okay, so it's Death Lotus Dart times 10. Same cost. Very cool. Except double damage. That's really nice. Yeah, I can't wait to try these. If they're really good, that's gonna change some things. Very cool. Let's check out the miscellaneous gear. Wow. Okay. Superior Leviathan ring. 100 pearls to make. Yeah, that sounds about right. Kind of like a plate body. Check out the defensive bonus. 104. No health though. And 2.4% across the board. So it's like a nice tank ring. Wow. I thought it was going to be 5% when they first announced this, which was crazy. I was so excited to make one of these rings, but 2.4% makes a lot more sense. Reefwalker Cape, again it's 100. Koi scales this time, so it's a lot like making a plate body. And the stats, 1.5% across the board. And that defensive and health bonus That's like a completionist cape. I think they just changed the comp cape, and maybe it was to match with this, so that's really cool. Except less crit chance and less prayer. Really nice. And let's just check quickly. Oh, that's not it. Come on. Tradable. Okay, yeah, 80 and 80. Okay, and that's just like the plate body. Very cool. Oh, ding ding. Okay, I'll check that a little later. So I did meet the chef. A lot of people will have 90 cooking.
Thank you for rescuing me. I'd have gone mad if I was there another day.
He's kind of interesting, kind of weird. But one thing I noticed was that I haven't gotten anywhere near the next region. When I started, I was only at 27%. So there's a long way to go, which is pretty crazy. Also, they made some changes to the crew. The first one that popped out at me was this Ferocious Tiger Rider has a new icon. Before it looked just like the Feral Chimera, and that was kind of a pain. So I'm glad they updated it, really smart. But they also updated the Ox Head and Horse Face. This might disappoint a few people. It used to start at 600 across the board and level up to 12, but now it only levels to 1,000 starting at 500. I actually think that this is better for me. I put a lot of effort into getting good crew, and the reason they're better is because they have these small bonuses like awe-inspiring, or this one's multi-talented, right? So percentage-wise, these guys are actually better now compared to what other people probably have, because everyone just lost 200 across the board. So I mean, you know, kind of pick your poison. I think that the new crew are going to be even more valuable, and they probably realized that when they were trying to make new crew that were better, they ran into a problem because the Ox Head and Horseface was so huge. But yeah, I think that's what's going on there. I haven't heard anything about new captains yet, but yeah, this guy's probably going to go. He's like my worst captain. So we'll see what happens there. Very cool, though. We've also got, let's see, the 2 new regions, right? Loop and Shield. Obviously, I haven't gotten there yet. 3 new scrolls to try and go for. Haven't gotten any scrolls yet. We're still just right in the beginning. I was surprised that there were no building upgrades. You can create some new, not totems, but whatever those items are at the end of your dock. You can put new ones up to attract each of the adventurers, but that's it. No other port upgrades. So, why don't we go to Bandos's area and check out things from his side. Okay, here we are, guys. I forgot to mention at Player Ports that Umi has a new random event, so you can check that out. But look at this. We've got these symbols showing up again. I talked a lot about these in the Let's Play 63, Bird and the Beast, so if you're interested, there's a real mystery going on here, and I'm not sure what it is, but I've got some ideas. And pretty much this place looks not so much broken as on a break. Bandos' side is pretty much like Armadale's side. We've got all the same boards, PvP board there, strategy board, voting boards right here, battle plans. Yeah, pretty cool. I switched sides because I want Bandos' armor, and I think it's 200,000 renown, so I've got a little ways to go. But we can go upstairs. There's lots to see. I like the way they've designed these towers. They look great. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, same symbols. Check it out. We've got this guy slaving away over here. A forlorn prisoner, forced to work endlessly at repair work. Poor guy. Yeah, interesting. We can go up top. Aha, there he is. The big high war god, Bandos, sitting on his throne. Looks awesome. I think they've done a great job designing these gods. Really cool. He's here with his chief engineer and head diviner. This thing's cool. The Scarecrow, a huge weapon powered by divine energy. I actually think we're going to find out that those weapons are made out of rune essence. And if so, I think that's going to have consequences for the inventor skill. Something to think about. But obviously we can talk to Bandos. He has a lot to say. We're not going to go through it all. It would just take too long. But he says that he plans to steal the Stone of Jas from Sliske. He's not going to follow Sliske's rules. He's just going to take it by force. That makes perfect sense for Bandos. He resolves disputes with violence, you know? That's been my one criticism of him, is that he tries to argue with the player using reason and evidence why we should follow him and use violence to resolve disputes, right? Because if the way to resolve disputes is with violence, you would just use violence to resolve whether that's the case. So he should just knock the player over the head and say, you're going to follow me or I'll kill you. That would be better for Bandos anyways. But he points out a lot of problems in Armadill's side. He calls him a hypocrite, which I think rightfully so. And it's interesting. You know, I think that their views are going to be kind of worked on over time. I'm hoping anyways, you know, kind of get that really kind of solid view. But with someone like Armadill, if Armadill survives this event, and it kind of looks like he might, I think Armadill is going to be a weird character. Like, Armadill's going to lose it at some point, because I actually think that Armadill believes the nonsense that he talks about. So that's going to be more interesting, kind of like a Breaking Bad event with Armadill, where he just snaps. I don't know. But I've had a lot of fun on Bandos' side. All of the areas that I'm used to collecting renown, they're all like hostile territory. Everything is behind enemy lines, especially the one right by player ports. When I was collecting renown earlier, the caravan showed up and I had like this crazy mission filling up the caravan, had to kill a few people in the process. And after that, I tore down the Armadill node and put up one for Bandos. It was way more fun, way more competitive, because the numbers are against you, you know? There's more people that are fighting against you to do what you want to do. So it's more interesting. So I think I'm going to have a lot more fun with that over the next few days. I think that's all for now, though. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all next time.